Yesterday,
get into the kitchen now, run!
Mario faced his final challenge.
There's a vent in there and that opened and you went through it.
Maybe it's fucking you.
And the housemates had to decide which of them was the mole.
Sunshine.
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 Would the real mole please step forward?
Mario successfully completed his impossible task and so was saved from eviction. But tonight, the cracks start to appear.
I don't understand!
I really haven't met anyone so aware of the cameras.
They would see that as a reason to get rid of me.
I don't want to be friends with someone like that.
Day 5, 9 AM. Sunshine and Mario have been awake for 39 minutes.
How did you sleep? You sleep well?
Yeah. I want my face mask. I need to put something on my eyes.
I'm one of these people that once I've been woken up, I can't get back to sleep.
No, I am. That's why I've been getting up every morning, which is why people thought I was a mole.
Do you know what, normally, in normal life, whenever anything happens, if someone does something, I always immediately look guilty, even if I'm innocent.
Yeah.
So.
Do you know what they were saying yesterday? Someone went, look at him, look at him. You were sitting in there laughing after I'd kind of like asked you if it was you and, you know, all this stuff started happening. And they went, no, he hasn't got a guilty face. And you were like laughing and they were just like, yeah, he 100% doesn't look guilty. And I was like...
That you knew better.
Most of the other housemates are asleep in the bedroom.
No, I was upset mainly because I hated lying to you guys. You didn't upset me, believe me. People...
Well, it's just, I said to Kiva last night, I said, you know, I like Mario, probably like one of the most in the entire house. You don't need to tell me to be nice to Mario.
Don't worry, you didn't upset me. Don't worry, I've got your back.
It's annoying when people tell me how to treat people that are my friends.
On the bright side twist of it, if anyone's trying to upset you, they'll do the same for you. They'll do the same for you.
I don't think they would.
Oh, I will. I said, I've got your back, you know, you're my little sister.
Good.
Well, I finally achieved my dream last night, Sunshine.
Finally what?
Achieved my dream.
To get into the Big Brother house.
And be...
Literally.
And be a fully fledged housemate.
9:59 AM. John James, Steve, Josie and Dave are in the bedroom. Tomorrow, the housemates will nominate for the first time.
That was an award-winning performance last night, Steve-O.
Hey?
That was an award-winning performance.
What, snoring?
Going in the record books, I reckon.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Oh, I could try and crucify him for stealing.
I didn't hear you, Steve.
Didn't you, mate?
That was great.
I was fucking trying on with
Pull your finger out, mate.
letting the side down for snorers.
If you're gonna all snore.
Some of the housemates are at the carousel.
Okay, here's the trick. I think you either have to get in there really early and go to sleep, or wait until like 6-ish when he stops
When he's
snoring.
relaxed into his sleep.
No, that's when he
really
comes
early.
out of his deep sleep.
Oh. Do you think?
Yeah, that's when he comes out of his REM cycle. But if nobody says anything now, nobody does anything about it, this continues for nights and nights and nights and nights. People are going to jump straight from having a jokey banter about it to actually things like nominating him for the fact they can't fucking sleep.
Yeah, I suppose you can look at it from that point of view as well. People can hold it in and not say anything because they're not
They'll
going
hold
to
it
do
in
anything,
and then they'll fucking explode about it.
Yeah,
because sleep deprivation is one of the things...
Do you reckon that Big Brother decide who goes in, especially if they know that you snore? Because every year there's a snorer.
Or
I think they
Has
do
it-
like to put a snorer in.
I doubt it's ever that bad. I've never heard anything like that before.
I've heard every year that people have
No,
complained
right,
about
okay.
them person snoring.
No, but I've never heard snoring like that.
Just think about maybe the night before nominations, you haven't slept
No,
a
my dad-
wink
And you
because it's
struggle
kept
to
you up
think
all
who
night.
to nominate.
You're
Yeah.
struggling.
My dad must
This
have
first nominations, for instance. Yeah, you're struggling,
Yeah,
you don't
that's-
really know who, or you've got rid of all the people you didn't want here. So you go, right, was the only thing that's been annoying me, that fucking snoring.
I'm lucky though, because it don't bother me because I'm gone.
I'm just really pleased that I didn't hear it at all last night, man.
11:34 a.m. Nathan and Mario are in the kitchen.
Like, in my flat, a painting I designed, it's a little boy with a birthday cake, an 8-year-old boy, and all in the background is darkness, and in the darkness there's 6 clowns behind him, but they're not nice clowns, they're evil clowns. Yeah. It freaks all my friends out. But for me, the painting, I designed it because it's meant to be a representation of human fear, and a lot of people...
Happiness and fear, it's like both emotions all in one, I suppose.
Yeah. And the little boy actually represents me, because my biggest fear is aging, you know, becoming old. And so, like, the child birthday reminds me of my innocence of youth. And the clowns represent the cynicism of the adult world.
Yeah, yeah.
Or
the fears of actually growing up and being a man and stuff like that.
Jovan and Rachel are at the carousel.
Some people are more real in certain ways than others, you know. But, like we were saying, that's not me. Shabs, like, there's a core group.
Yeah.
And there's literally about 7, 8 people that we would be upset.
Yes, yeah.
If they left. We would say that, like, you, Kiva, Josie, Corin, Nathan.
I know.
JJ, Josie, and there's one more, like Steve.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
Some of the other housemates are in the living room.
And on the day that it happened, were you out patrolling with were you on
Yeah,
the
I was on foot walking back from the RUC station.
with another couple of guys, or
yeah, with 3, 4 more guys. Yeah.
But, if you don't mind me asking, what happened? You were walking along.
Yeah, just patrolling back. We'd come through a little estate, and then they stuck a beer barrel there, full of explosives.
Steve,
Yeah.
could they see you? And
Yeah, they would have had a spotter out in the road, down the road,
and
or whatever.
specifically when you walked
And
by,
then as
they
we
chose
walked
to
by,
do it.
someone would have just.
And do you remember anything, Steve, or is the next thing you know you woke up in a hospital?
No, I remember it. I could even remember the flash before the bang.
And then did you go unconscious?
No. I was conscious for 20 minutes.
What happened to the other people?
Were you just in utter agony?
Yeah, well, no. That's funny. I'd done 2 fingers on my hand, and they were the worst thing. Obviously, everything else was gone as well, but I didn't feel it. All I felt was this fingers on my left hand, and I was like, fucking fingers, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And my mates are like, fucking hell, Steve.
That's the least of your problems.
Do not move, because we don't know what's going to fall off you. Literally. You can imagine seeing it in a war film. It was just the same. You know, the dust flying around and all the crap and debris,
they
you know
see
what I mean?
what's happened and they don't want to tell you to
And
freak you out.
I could sort of see what's happening there, and I wondered why I couldn't see from this side of my head, which was a bit weird. And then some fucker set a dog on me, and the dog was trying to bite flesh off me.
A dog?
Oh, yeah. Someone was trying to
What
chew
bastard
fucking
would do
meat.
that?
Well, yeah.
The same one that blew you up, I
That's
guess.
evil.
Yeah.
They set a dog on you as well.
Yeah.
Why did they hate the soldiers so much, man? What was the crack with the
Occupying
soldiers?
force, that's what they consider.
Yeah, that's right. They just think we're interfering in what's theirs, don't they?
It's a political
Yeah, no,
thing.
but
Yeah, it's political.
That's awful. And how long were you in hospital, Steve? Probably 6 months or a year? Or...
Yeah.
Did they know immediately after what happened that your legs couldn't be saved? Or did they fight to save them?
No, this one was blown off at the scene, so that had gone. In fact, in all fucking weirdness, it was the steel bit of the barrel, you know, the valve at the top, that wiped it out straight off.
And the other one, you kept more of it?
The other one, initially, was there, and then about 2 weeks later, I had to have it removed.
Your mother must have just been beside herself.
Yeah, she said when she went to the hospital, she just walked by my room, seen me there, and didn't think it was me.
She couldn't come in?
Because you're interested,
She
you've
walked
probably
by,
got,
she
you've
just
got
think
a
it was me,
burn
because I
as
had a
well,
massive
haven't
head,
you?
yeah, my head was that swollen, because I had half an house brick lodged in my face. That's how I lost my eye.
So what did you have?
Half an house brick.
Oh, that's awful.
Wedged in my skull.
You got burns here, haven't you? And